Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. On Saturday, February 14th, 2026, I recorded a bonus reading for channel members, and the majority of them have voted, and they feel that these messages should be shared with all of you. So what I did was I took the nearly 3-hour video and I edited it down, one for each of the zodiac signs. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. I issue 48 exclusive readings to members every month. And so if you'd like to join us, that would be fantastic. But whether you can or you can't, please drop some love in the comment section for channel members, because as I said, this reading that normally would be exclusive to them has been made available to you thanks to their love, care, and concern for the collective. I hope you enjoy this reading. Hello, time travelers. It's Jen. How are you doing? I really appreciate your support and your membership, and I want you to know that I do pay attention to the readings that I release for you. I know that you're 12 short, so this is going to be your bonus reading here. We're going to take a look at something that Source wants you to focus on at this time, okay? And I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, so you're welcome to look at any or all of them. And if you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, you know the rule. It's a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it's someone else's, and don't forget to check out your other placements. Also, at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a collective general reading for everyone watching, and I think that's everything that I want to say. Again, I apologize for the delay in getting out the bonus reading. I just was swamped here with horrible winter weather, and I finally come through it, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to do that bonus reading. So, all right, without any further delay, here we go. Oh, one more thing. Please keep in mind, I'm a Gemini. We are now pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So if I stumble on my words or I talk a little too fast or a little too slow, I just ask for your forgiveness ahead of time. Okay. With all of that said, I think that's with all of that said now. All right, let's begin. All right, Cancer. I'm stumbling over my words today because my ruling planet of Mercury is now in pre-shadow. So I'm asking for your forgiveness ahead of time. But for right now, my darling, let's see what Source wants you to focus on at this time. You have partnership. Okay. Tell me why partnership is something here that Source wants the Cancer collective to focus on. If you look back at any of my readings during Mercury retrograde, I stumble horribly towards them. I say King of Wands instead of Knight of Wands. I assure you it does not affect the messages that I receive, the channeling, but it does impact what comes out of my mouth. So I'm very sorry. I try to be very mindful of that and catch myself, but yeah, I want to apologize for that ahead of time, because you're the fourth sign in now, and I'm already starting to feel it. Okay, tell me why partnership here is what Cancer needs to focus on at this time. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have Judgment, Hierophant, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Justice, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. What's the judgment call? There's a certain partnership in your life, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. Source would like you to make a judgment call. What's the judgment call? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The judgment call. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. There's something here about you making the judgment call that there's a particular partnership in your life that you desire, and your judgment call should be, I'm going to move towards it. You know, if you want a new job, I'm going to move towards a new professional partnership, meaning I'm going to put my resumes and applications out there. Ten of Wands. May not be easy to find a job or another job, but I'm going to do it. And guess what? New professional partnership comes in, right? New opportunity here is presented to you. I really want a love partner. It's time to make the judgment call and say, I want to get out there into the world. I want to discover different ways that I can connect with a romantic partner. It might not be easy. I might have to go on apps. I might have to get out there into the dating world. It's not going to be easy. It's going to require some work, but you do meet someone, and it's a balanced relationship. But I feel like sitting home and doing nothing won't, like, the job's not just going to land in your lap if you never put in the effort to get your applications or resumes out there. Or, you know, maybe you want to launch a business, but you're not taking the initiative to do that. And Source is saying, why not? There are partnerships out there waiting to connect with you. You with a new client base, or you with a customer base. So there's something here that you desire, some type of, like I said, professional, platonic, or romantic partnership. It's not 100% easy for you to be able to acquire this or acquire this offer, but it's going to take a little effort on your part, but it's there. The moon. Why is the moon here? And I think you need to be determined, right? The Hierophant energy is Taurus energy. Taurus could be a little stubborn sometimes. So I think it's time for you to say, I want to connect with blank, whatever that blank is. A new job. I want to connect with a vendor. I want to connect with a customer base. I want to connect with a friend. I want to connect with a community group. I want to connect with more friends, you know, or maybe I want to reconnect with my family. I want to connect with a love partner. Again, there's something here. Is it going to be 100% easy? No. Is it going to be worth it? Absolutely. But you need to be dedicated to actively seek out that person, seek out that partnership. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The moon. Strength card, 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is very specific for those of you who are like, what's the point? I think you hold yourself back from partnership. And maybe you're afraid of getting burned again. Maybe you don't want to be used again. Maybe you don't want to work for another employer who's a piece of crap. So you think, well, I'm just going to stay at the job I'm currently at, even though I'm not particularly happy there. Because it's almost giving me the feeling like the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know. So maybe I'm better off single. Maybe I'm better off isolating myself. You know, maybe I'm better off with one friend instead of 10 friends. So I feel like you hold yourself back from a connection or connections in your life that actually would be very beneficial to you because you're replete with worry here or anxiety. Or, you know, what's the point of putting myself out there and trying to find someone new when there's no one out there? No one wants me. I don't think that's the case whatsoever. So the type of partnership or partnerships that you desire, they're out there. There's victory. They're successful and they're balanced and they're right for you. But it's going to require you to let down your defenses a little bit and put in some effort. Grab that Ace of Wands that this individual is holding in the 10 of Wands card and say, I'm going to do this. Even if it takes me a while to find the right job or a job or, you know what I mean? Or the right friend or the right friend group or the right love partner. I feel like this is a testament to your dedication. And you're a very dedicated sign when you want something. So that's why I feel with that 9 of Swords and the Moon card, the reluctancy here seems to be like, I don't want to get hurt again, or I don't want to be disappointed again, or I don't want to be rejected again. But I don't think that's what ends up happening. I think you end up getting exactly what you want. Tell me about the 10 of Wands. Why is this so difficult for Cancer? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Wands, the Empress, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay, because the last time you thought you were engaged in that type of relationship, it left you emotionally wounded. You walked away, they walked away. You had to quit the job, or they fired you, or something like that. It's like the last time I took interest, I took an active role, and I put myself out there. King of Wands, very much putting yourself out there, whether you're masculine or feminine, and saying, I'm going to birth or create or engage in or nurture this connection. It left you in the 8 of Cups. So there's a reluctancy here for you to engage again. But I feel that the source is telling you to do that. That it is time to do that. You are strong enough to do that. You are ready for whatever this is. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. There's victory and success here. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And the King of Cups. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Star card. There is success here for you. Whether that is a new love partner or a new friend or maybe several new friends. A new job, a new boss. That's what's waiting for you. A connection here that is based in honesty, truth, integrity. Claim that person how you want. Are they energetically on your path waiting for you? They are. It's almost like they're trying to call you in or trying to draw you in. So if you're currently feeling this energetic draw, like, oh, maybe I should start dating again, or maybe I should join a community group and see if I connect with like-minded people, or maybe it's time to find a job, or it could even be with that Ace of Pentacles. Maybe it's time that you look into financing or grants or something like that, maybe to further your education or to relocate. I just feel like if you're feeling called within to discover or explore or find a particular kind of partnership or connection in your life, yeah, that's because this person is already energetically calling you towards them. And I wouldn't let past pain or disappointments
get in the way. This person, whoever they are to you, and claim them how you want, is actually very healing and gets you a lot closer to wish fulfillment, or is your wish fulfillment. And all of that stress and burden that you feel in the Ten of Wands, like, I don't know if I could do this, I don't know if I could get up the nerve to do this, you can. Once you engage with this person and you realize how beneficial they are to you, it's like you can let down your defenses. The Nine of Wands in your deck, this person is sitting against a tree. They're holding that Ace of Wands. There's a feeling of satisfaction here, actually, that I'm feeling, which is not typically what I get with the Nine of Wands, but this is like, glad I took that chance. Glad I took that opportunity. So this seems to be a very healing connection for you, whether that's financial, emotional, or otherwise. But again, it's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone and pursue it. Are they energetically waiting for you? But this is one connection that you need to move towards. If you're sitting home with the blinds and doors closed and stuff, this is not just going to miraculously ring your doorbell. You need to go out and find it. And I think the intent and purpose is so you can rebuild the confidence in yourself to do this after whatever this disappointing connection here has been for you. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. Yeah, staying, boarded up in your home's not the answer. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice, King of Wands, taking the inspired action. 7 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Have the strength, courage, and perseverance not to hold yourself back from connection, but to engage in connection, to move forward and meet lots of new people, date people, meet new people, go on a lot of different job interviews, be happy, chase your happiness. And again, with that King of Wands, it's like you need to take the inspired action to do this. This person won't just miraculously knock on your door. Are they energetically on your path? Yep. Do you probably already feel a calling to get out there? Like if you're at a job, but suddenly you're like, I wonder what other job opportunities are out there. Yes. It's like your new boss, and they don't even realize it. They're already energetically trying to pull you towards them. If you're like, maybe I should start dating again. Yeah. Your next partner is literally energetically pulling you towards them. They don't even know they're doing it, but they're calling out to you. And so, yeah, if you're feeling the call within to, like I said, explore or find a new partnership in your life, whether professional, platonic, or romantic, yeah, it's time that you do that. That is what I have for you at this time, Cancer. That's what the universe or source wants you to focus on at this time, moving towards partnership or type of partnership that you desire, because the individual is out there waiting for you. I'm going to have to take a sip of my coffee, but that's what I have for you, my dear. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Thank you so much for watching that reading. I hope that it is beneficial to you at this time. Remember to drop some love in the comment section for our channel members, because they made that message available to you at this time. If you'd like to join them, in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. I release 48 exclusive readings to members, and so if you can join us, that would be fantastic. Remember to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.